Alright, how about Shimmy How Shy by Shimmer Kakadashi back. I had to fix my camera. And we're going to continue from Proverbs. And we're going to continue from the beginning and start over from Proverbs, even though we was reading a little bit. Wait. If I can remember the part. Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. Phone. I got so much on my phone and so many videos. It's not even funny. I got videos that I'm still sending off, so. We're going to just start over. Wait, we was in Ecclesiasticus. And we could continue. We just gonna start from Proverbs. Wait, I'm gonna just go back to Ecclesiastes. That seems pretty cool. Because that's where I was at. It's only fair. I don't want to chop it up. It's just really windy out here. And it's just windy for no damn reason. It ain't even raining or nothing. It's just shade for these damn devils. Stupid ass, white ass devils thinking that they gonna escape judgment. And the dumbass, stupid ass white devils that don't believe that they people doing this stupid shit, and they are. They are. It says the words of the preacher, the son of David, king in Jerusalem. That's all. Vanities of vanity, says the preacher. Vanities of vanities, all is vanity. What profit has a man from all his labor in which he toils under the sun? One generation passes away and another generation comes. But the earth abides forever. The sun also rises and the sun goes down, and it hastens to the place where it arose. The wind goes toward the south and turns around to the north. The wind whirls about continually and comes again on its circuit. All the rivers run into the sea. Sorry, y'all, for such commotion. Damn wind, man. It says, one generation passes away and another generation comes. But the earth abides forever. The sun also rises and the sun goes down, and it hastens to the place where it arose. The wind goes toward the south and turns around toward the north. The wind whirls about continually and comes again on its circuit. All the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. To the place from which the rivers come, there they return again. All things are full of labor. Men cannot express it. The eyes is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ears filled with hearing. That which has been is what will be. That which is done is what will be done. And there is nothing new under the sun. Is there any of which there may be said, seeing this is new? No, it has already been in ancient times before us. There is no remembrance of former things, nor will there be any remembrance of things that are to come. By those who will come after. No, but by those who will come after. That's right. Thank you, Big Brother Yahushai. And it's basically telling you that when a generation dies, the older generation remembers, but when the new generation comes, they don't remember shit. It says, there is no remembrance of former things, nor will there be any remembrance of things that are to come. But, no, by those who will come after. By those who will come after, meaning that this generation in this time don't know shit. Thank you. Thank you, Big. Thank you, Father Yahushai. He told me, get under this tree, boy. They getting retarded with these chemtrails, man. But it's not going to disturb me. It says, I, the preacher, was king over Israel and in Jerusalem. And not only that, Big Brother Yahushai, a.k.a. at this time, he was Solomon the Great. And he was a preacher just as well as a ruler over Jerusalem. And I set my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all that is done under heaven. This burdensome task Yahweh has given to the sons of men, by which they may exercise. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and indeed all is vanity and grasping for the wind. That's right. But these people are crazy. Even I'm scared of this nasty ass shit. These people standing around like ain't nothing happening. Whew. I can't wait. Go in the house and start doing the work. And I set my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all that is done under heaven. This burdensome task. Hey, girl. How you doing?
Good.
How's your day?
Just finished disinfecting my house and felt like I needed to come out,
I feel you. I
get a
feel
little
you.
air.
Yeah.
So you're doing your work.
Yep. Yep.
So pray
Yo,
for us.
that's
Pray
right.
for all of us every day.
I will, girl. I will pray
Okay?
for you. I got you, girl. Thank you for stopping by. Look,
Love you.
look. She said I have to stop by and check on you, boy. Thank you, girl. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay blessed, girl. You, hey, have a good day, girl. All right. Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank y'all. Sorry, y'all. That's people who care. You know what I'm saying? She stopped by out of everybody today. You know what I'm saying? There ain't really nobody outside, but the angels of the angels of the Lord. You attend angels underwear. You don't know who's an angel of the Lord or not. They come and they check. You know what I'm saying? And that's beautiful. The Lord is watching. You know what I'm saying? He said, I'm watching despite you standing under all this, under all of that nasty chemtrail weather, man. Look at all of that. Children got to go through all that. But we gonna keep going. And much blessings to her, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep going with that. And it says, I, the preacher, was king over Israel and Jerusalem, and I set my heart to seek it and search out wisdom concerning all that is done under heaven. This burdensome task Yahweh has given to the sons of men, by which they may be exercised. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and indeed all is vanity and grasping for the wind. That's right. What is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is lacking cannot be numbered. I communed with my heart, saying, Look, I have attained greatness, and have gained more wisdom than all who were before me in Jerusalem. My heart has understood great wisdom and knowledge, and I set my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. Right. It says, I perceive that this also is grasping for the wind. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he who increases knowledge increases sorrow. I said in my heart, Come now, I will test you with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure. But surely this was also vanity. I said of laughter, madness, and of mirth, what does it accomplish? I search my heart to know and gratify and my flesh with wine, while guiding my heart with wisdom, and how to lay hold on folly, till I might see what was good for the sons of men to do under heaven all the days of their lives. I made my works great. I built myself houses and planted myself vineyards. I made myself gardens and orchards, and I planted all kinds of fruit and trees in them. I made myself water pools, and from to which to water the growing trees of the grove. I acquired male and female servants, and had servants born in my house. Yes, I had greater possessions of herds and flocks than all who were in Jerusalem before me. I also gathered for myself silver and gold, and the special treasures of kings and of the provinces. I acquired male and female singers, the delights of the sons of men, and musical instruments, of all kinds. I So I became great and excelled more than all who were before me in Jerusalem. Also my wisdom remained with me. Whatever my eyes desired, I did not keep from them. I did not withhold my heart from any pleasure, for my heart rejoiced in all my labor, and this was my reward from all my labor. Then I looked on all the works that my hands had done, and on the labor in which I had toiled, and indeed all was vanity and grasping for the wind. There was no profit under the sun. That's right, and people gonna start to figure out, because this could mean to many things, you know what I'm saying, like the fall of the dollar, you know what I'm saying, like cutting off work, you know what I'm saying, like making them stay at home, you know what I'm saying, people starting to realize that their house is a prison, you know what I'm saying, that the real house is outside, you know what I'm saying, it's not enough room for them, they can't spend their money, everything is closed, and it's going, and they the retarded people, so it's going to take time for the two-thirds to realize what's happening, because they don't want to accept it now. And sadly, like the Lord said, I'm cutting off the truth now. So everybody who got it, got it. Those who don't got it, you don't got it. We're done, okay? Everybody who's seeking me, we pray for mercy. Everybody that's not seeking him, just going to get swept away. It says, then I turned to myself and considered wisdom and madness and folly. Right. Because all this shit is stupid. All this shit is madness. got motherfuckers walking around in a chemtrail. That's folly. That's madness. For what can the man do who succeeds the king? Only what he has already done. Then I saw that wisdom excels folly. As light excels darkness, the wise man's eyes are in his head. But the fools who walk in darkness, yet I myself perceive that the same event happens to them all. It says the wise man's eyes are in his head, but fools who walk in darkness, yet I perceive that the same event happens to them all. That's right. They get to see the truth, and they can bring the truth and choice up whether they want to accept it or not. It says, so I said in my heart, as it happens to the fool, it also happens to me. And why was I then more wise? Right. I'm no different from them, so why did I get the truth? Why? I say the same thing every day. It says, so I said in my heart, as it happens to the fool, it also happens to me. And why was I then more wise? Then I said in my heart, this is also vanity, for there is no one remembrance of the wise than of the fool forever. Right, since all that know is will be forgotten in the days to come. Right, so the smartest people in the world are actually the dumbest people. And the dumbest people are the smartest, meaning that the people that's out here in the highways and byways doing what they're supposed to do, doing the truth, doing the work, you know what I'm saying, knowing the true image of God, you know what I'm saying, because you got to know who's smart and who's good. It's so deep. The truth goes so deep, you know what I'm saying, to where you got to literally become a fool to understand this kind of knowledge. You got to start over. So that's why he said that. Let me say that one more time. Let me say that from the top. It says, then I turned myself to consider wisdom and madness and folly. For what can the man do who succeeds the king? Only what he has already done. Then I saw that wisdom excels folly, as light excels darkness. And that's powerful because it says there's nothing new under the sun, meaning all of this shit is boring. When the Lord come back, it's going to get interesting. But all of this stuff is boring. What men do is boring. We've seen it all before. It's just a continual joy. It's a loop. It says, then I saw that wisdom excels folly, as light excels darkness. Right. That the smartest men are better than billionaires. You don't have to be a billionaire to be a genius. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord is saying. The smartest men are the ones who are seeking God. That's the ones that are seeking God. The rest of everybody else, the Lord don't look as the same. He don't. It says, then I saw that wisdom excels folly, as light excels darkness. The wise man's eyes are in his head, but the fools walks in darkness. The fool walks in darkness. Yet I myself perceive that the same event happens to them all. So I said in my heart, as it happens to the fool, it also happens to me. And why was I then more wise? Then I said in my heart, this is also vanity, for there is no more remembrance of the wise than of the fool forever. Because the fools, the ones that hate knowledge, think they know it all. There you go. Since all that know is will be forgotten in the days to come. Meaning that a lot of this stuff that they thought that they knew, they don't know shit. Everything that they thought they knew about their government, everything that they thought they knew about the world, everything that they thought they knew about God is being done away with. It doesn't matter. So what's happening to the people when all of the shepherds and everything is dead and gone? Every shepherd is killed. Now even the wolves are leading them. What happens to the sheep then? They lost. They don't know where to go. And how does a wise man die? As the fool. Hallelujah. Everything what's forward is backwards. What's backwards is forwards. The Most High is not an author of confusion, but he created it, okay? He's the creator of it, but he's not an author of confusion. Meaning that the people that seeking him, you know what I'm saying? If he chose you, he won't keep you in the dark forever. Therefore, I hated life because the work that was done under the sun was distressing to me. For all is vanity and grasping for the wind. Then I hated all my labor in which I had toiled under the sun, because I must leave it to the man who will come after me. That's right. And who knows whether he will be wise or a fool? Yet he will rule over my labor in which I toiled, in which I have shown myself wise under the sun. This is also vanity. That's right. So he know the real truth is the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He know every single work that he's done in his life is nothing compared to his journey to God. God said, if you ain't journeying to me, you ain't nothing to me in my eyes. Because the world is crumbling in a way, so everybody is looking for the next thing to follow. They followed the white man. They follow the dollar. They follow school. They follow the jobs. Now that all of this shit is being done away with, who do they follow? Where do they go? They're not going to have nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure I'm watching my back. I don't care. I ain't calling them out no more. Let them wander around, look stupid all they want. All right, let's keep going, though. And it says, then I hated all my labor in which I had toiled under the sun, because I must leave it to the man who will come after me, and who knows whether he will be wise or a fool. Yet he will rule over my labor in which I toiled, and in which I've shown myself wise under the sun. This also is vanity. Therefore I turned my heart and despaired of all the labor in which I had toiled under the sun, because he had to leave it to the next man. And this man was a fool. As you can see, those who dwell in Jerusalem now are fools. You know what I'm saying? White man not supposed to be in Jerusalem. He not. Therefore I turned my heart and despaired all the labor in which I toiled under the sun. For there is a man whose labor is with wisdom, knowledge, and skill. Yet he must leave his heritage to a man who has not labored for it. Hallelujah. Thank you. That's the white man. Came and stole that shit. Just came and sat down and said it was mine. This also is vanity and a great evil. For what has a man for all his labor and for the striving of his heart, which he has toiled under the sun? That's right. Meaning that the work of men's hands ain't worth shit. And that means that everything, when all of this is said and done, these people gonna finally question that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, everything that I've been doing ain't worth nothing. It's just being taken away. Yeah, stupid ass nigga. It's like it for my person. It's just the stupidity in our people. You know what I'm saying? It's the stupidity in Israel, how much they don't want to learn and perceive knowledge, but they always come. And you could come, if I put this Bible behind my back, and I told them that, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't a follower of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I don't know nothing, you know what I'm saying, and can you help me with the Bible, brother? Can you help me with life, brother? Can you help me with this? Oh, man, don't worry about it. Just go with life or how you feel in your heart. Don't worry about the Bible. The Bible was written by a bunch of men. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even real. You know what I'm saying? We African Americans. We from Africa. They'll tell you anything obvious. The devil will tell you anything you want to hear. He's not going to tell you what you need to hear, okay? And it says, therefore I turned in my heart in despair of all the labor which I had toiled under the sun. For there is a man whose labor is with wisdom, knowledge, and skill. Yet he must leave his heritage to a man who is not labor for it. So this is actually double-sided to how the Israelites got here through the slave trade. Okay, he's talking about the slave trade as well. You know what I'm saying? And he knows what is going to happen to his people, because if there's nothing new under the sun, then they was in slave trade during the times. No, they was dealing with this slave trade and dealing with problems in the world during times when King Solomon was dwelling here. When Yahushua was King Solomon, he saw all of this, and he knew what was going to happen to his people in the future, and he was in despair because of that. It says, to a man who has not labored for it. This is also vanity and a great evil. For what has man for all his labor and for the striving of his heart, with which he has toiled under the sun? For all his days are sorrowful, and his work burdensome. Even in the night his heart takes no rest. This is also vanity. This is so true. I'm lusting, I'm working, I'm imagining, I'm hoping, I'm wishing, I'm dreaming for vanity, for nothing, for something that this white man can't promise me shit but doom. But the Lord promised me everything that I've lost. But for right now, this is what the white man promised me. Nothing. Vanity. But I hope for everything. I dream. I want to accomplish things too. Everything in this world I'll never get done. Because I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? Everything in this world I will never get done. But I can get it done with the Most High. But for right now, this is what he's talking about. Especially for the black people. And how they getting reparations and stimulus checks right now. You You know what I'm saying? Haven't they noticed that they trying to pay them off right now, even though it ain't gonna be to where you can't even spend your stimulus check? You ain't even gonna be able to spend that shit. Shit, thank you March Madness, and thank you Lord for striking the Church of Mormon in Utah, proving that we the true children of the Lord. Hallelujah. They think that I'm here for them. I ain't here for you. Nobody listen. They don't care. They just want to approve of shit they don't know, and they wouldn't be on camera. Get your bum ass off the camera. Nobody care. And it says, nothing is better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that his soul should enjoy good in his labor. That's right. This also I saw was from the hand of Yahweh. For who can eat or who can have enjoyment more than I? For God gives wisdom and knowledge and joy to a man who is good in his sight. But to the sinner he gives the work of the gathering and collecting, that he may give to him what know who is good before Yahweh. This also is vanity and grasping for the wind. That's right. They're telling you that everything that this white man has will be snatched from him and given back to the man that labored. And the man that did not labor, it will be given to him labor. Everything that was backwards is forward. The crooked places are made straight. So you can see what the Lord was talking about. All right? To everything there is a season and a time for a purpose under heaven. Oh, it's going to get to it. I think this is the part where it gets to a time to kill, a time to fight, a time for love. Because, man, I need to hear my Lord. I need to hear his word. Thank you. It is this verse. I like this verse. This helped me, especially for the men that's out there pushing the plow and going through all of this work, going through all of this toil. No woman, you on your last dollar all the fucking time. You don't got no car. You barely striving. You trying to grab on everything. It's being snatched away from you. The underdogs, us. We deserve. This verse is for us. It says a time to be born and a time to die, and a time to plant and a time to pluck what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones, a time to embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. That's right. A time to gain and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to throw away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. Yes, Lord. Yes, Yahweh, yes. Get him, Yahweh. Get him, Yahweh. Yahweh's like, I got more. I got more. It says a time to keep silence and a time to speak. That's right. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. That's right. It's a time for everything. And like everything has a time, guess what? We running out of time. So guess what's about to happen? A time for war. God is done giving his grace period. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of talking to y'all. That's how God is. I'm tired of talking to Jacob. Jacob don't listen, and the white man don't care. I'm going to get the white man, and then I'm going to get Jacob too. So ain't no Lord, please, Lord, no. He's going to get your black ass because you don't want to listen. You always want to be a cheerleader, but you don't want to do the work. Don't cheerleaders work for what they do? We got cheerleaders that want to cheer and they don't want to exercise and do shit. They just want to cheer. No, you got to work. You got to train. You got to stretch, motherfucker. You ain't no different from us, nigga. We the football players and we got the cheerleaders. That's what it is. You got to make sure you got to watch your back around here. You got people who like to sneak up behind you and shit. You know, keep a full guard even though they people act like they not listening. They are. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch your back. Fucking crazy ass fucking bums and shit chilling in the poison clouds and shit, walking around thinking everything is okay until the FEMA camp, they throw your homeless stinking ass in them FEMA camps and they gun butt you with the back of that rifle, nigga, breaking your jaw, nigga. You gonna know it's true. I just cause I'm homeless, I have rights. Oh, I'm rich, I have my rights. No, they don't give a fuck about you, nigga. They don't give a fuck about you. It says, what profit has the worker from that in which he labors? I have seen that the God-given task which the sons of men are to be occupied. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity in their hearts. except that no one can find out the work that Yahweh does from the beginning to the end. Woo! And look at Yahweh Shem Yahushua. I want it to be sunny. It's still hot as fuck despite this fake ass rain, despite this fake ass chemtrail. It's still hot as fuck. Look at the Lord beaming through all of that. That's beautiful. The Lord said, I still want a sunny day. It's not gonna change nothing, especially for my people that's still out here in the highways and byways helping GMS and helping the 144 and the 1/3 push the truth into the end. That's right. That's why God got the prophets that's in groups, and God got the prophets that's not in groups. God said it ain't gonna be that easy. Even though when I give them the word, they gonna move, we gonna fall back. We gonna fall back just like the Lord said. When I give them the word, they gonna be gone. But just because you told them to go into the house, did you catch the rest of my followers? Did you catch the rest of my people? I have renegades that are doing it on their own in their secluded spots. Thank you, Father, for that. He didn't remove me yet. And it says, what profit has the worker from that in which he labors? I've seen that the God-given task which the sons of men are to be occupied. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Also, he has put eternity in their hearts. Except that no one can find out the work that Yahweh does from the beginning to the end. I know that nothing is better for them than to them to rejoice and to do good in their lives. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of Yahweh. That's right. So some of us, we love the Lord and we love to labor. We love to work. You know what I'm saying? We come home, we eat, we drink, we kick back. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy, we look at our family so joyful. We look at just paying rent and just having a place to stay. You know what I'm saying? Just to do that and just to have a little bit of our mentality is what sustains some of us real niggas. You know, to see the smile on your people's face, to be like, damn, we didn't get put out that day. You know what I'm saying? Or damn, we got food in our bellies, even though we ain't got nothing in the refrigerator. Damn, I done made it to work, even though I ain't got no money. That is what we are considerate of. That is what touched our heart, because we know the Lord had mercy for us, even though the world had none. That touched my heart. Let's get it, Lord. Almost made me cry, because that's what I go through. I go through it every goddamn day, man. And I know I ain't the only one. I know that whatever Yahweh does, it shall be forever. Nothing can be added to it, and nothing can be taken from it. Yahweh does it that men should fear before him, that which is already been, and what is to be has already been. Right. So everything that happened in the past is gonna happen again. That's right. So if the white man was in captivity before, he's going into slavery again. Okay? As simple as that. All right. And if the black people were the original rulers of the world before, they will be the rulers of the world again, okay? If Yahweh Shai had the world before, then he's going to have the world again. The world was made to him and for him, and he chooses to give who he gives the world to. Beautiful. We ain't nothing but toys in his hands, boy. He has a fairy toy, and he got a toy that he don't like. That's what it's about. And what is to be has already been. And Yahweh requires an account. Hang on, y'all. You know, it's kind of windy. I don't want to ruin my Bible. You know what I'm saying? No more bug outs, no more crackheads walking up trying to spit their wisdom. No more of that shit. I'm tired of that shit, too. It says, and what is to be has already been. And Yahweh requires an account of what is past. Meaning that this white man thought he was going to get away with slave trade. You're not going to get away. God requires that. He just waited till you forgot, and then he hit you, because you did it to those people. You waited so that you killed them to the point to where they forgot, and you still was killing them even when they forgot. So the Lord waited to where you forgot, and he struck your ass. It says, and Yahweh requires an account of what is to pass, you know, because you got to watch your back. You got all these crackheads and these people floating around. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful out here, dog. I'm in the gutter zone, you know what I'm saying? So you got to watch your back. And it says, moreover, I saw under the sun and the wickedness and the place of judgment, wickedness was there. And in the place of righteousness, iniquity was there, right? This white man was inside of the holy place and he didn't belong in the congregation. I said in my heart, Yahweh shall judge the righteousness and the wicked. For there is a time, therefore every purpose and for every work. That's right. There's a certain time and a certain place where the God is going to get you. You may feel like you stole that little piece of candy and that you got away with it, but a couple of years later, you might steal something else and it might get you put in jail. That is a solid good example of how God gets you. You might have killed this motherfucker in the beginning and got away with it and maybe living for 20 years, but you done develop a nasty ass cancer and now you're going to die from that. The Lord never let you get away. Never. It's the same thing for the white man. You kill millions and billions to build your world. And you think that nothing is going to happen to you. And the Lord just let that happen so you can forget, and then he struck you. The Lord don't got to fight with you fair. You his toy. He can do anything to you. He can break the arm off the toy. He could turn your waist backwards, your head backwards. He could flip you upside down. He could disassemble you and put your hand up your ass and then put your motherfucking leg on your shoulder. He could put your motherfucking back on your fucking front. Anything. You're his toy. So it don't matter what you think is fair and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Shit up. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, reading the Bible. You enjoy your day. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? They want to know, but they don't want to acquire. So, time to close the doors. So it don't matter what I'm reading. Why should you care? Nobody care about God, so they get in, hey, all out rebuke, dog. Give a fuck what they talking about. Everybody had their chance to come and stop and acquire. Now I don't feel like talking no more. You know what I'm saying? People want to acquire. This is where it's going to start at. Because I hear footsteps, and my guardian angel with me, he like, boy, watch your back and watch your front. And he said, I'm watching it too, just in case. You know what I'm saying? See, there you go again. Watch your back, watch your front. That's what the Lord is telling me. Watch yourself. But we going to keep going because it don't matter not. They know who I am. They know I'm a helper. I came to help the Lord do his work. That's all that I am. You had enough time to figure out who the fuck I was. Moreover, I saw under the sun in the place of judgment wickedness was there, and in the place of righteousness iniquity was there. I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked altogether. For there is a time for every purpose and for every work. That's right, except the elect. You see that he didn't put the elect in there. I said in my heart concerning the conditions in the sons of men, Yahweh shall test them. Yahweh test them, that they may see that they themselves are like animals. That's right, they are. For what happens to the sons of men also happens to animals. One thing befalls them. As one dies, so dies the other. Surely they all have one breath. And man has no advantage over animals. For all is in vanity. It's vanity. That's right. All go to one place, and all from the dust, and all return to the dust. That's right. Who knows the spirit of the sons of men, which goes upward, and the animal spirit, and the spirit of the animal, which goes down to the earth? So he's telling you, God is telling you, you're much more special than the animals, even though you guys are the same. But you guys are different at the same time. Y'all may be built with different structures, but y'all made with different spirits, and isn't that something powerful? You better watch Get Out. You better watch Skeleton Key. You know what I'm saying? Them some prime movies they tell you about soul swapping. They tell you about the human body. You know what I'm saying? They tell you about the secrets of the body. Hang on, y'all. Let me cover myself. These chemtrails are strong as fuck. Thank you, Father. That's why I keep my scars on me, boys. Stay strapped up. Stay safe, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They trying to kill us, dog. That's all I say. Because it's true. So I perceive that nothing is better than that a man should rejoice in his own works, for that is his heritage. For who can bring him to see what will happen after him? That's right. Then I returned and considered all the oppression that is done under the sun. Thank you. Because them black people was sitting there picking cotton in that burning ass sun. And look, the tears of the oppressed, but they have no comforter. On the side of their no on the side of their oppressors there is power, but they have no comforter. Thank you. They don't got no savior, but power was given to them. That's why they can't cash in. Ain't gonna be no salvation for the white man. I've even thrown the black man in captivity. People can choose to forget it all they want, but it happened, okay? Therefore, I praise the dead who were already dead, more than the living who were still alive. Yet better than them both is he who is never who has never existed, who has not seen the evil work that is done under the sun. Hallelujah, that's right. Again, I saw that for all toil and every skillful work, a man is envied by his neighbor. This also is vanity and grasping for the wind. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Because white people, they want to be us now. They want to join us now. You know what I'm saying? It's this one song that come on. It say, lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. And then you have the baby commercial to where they stole that song and made it a white song. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be... That shit is fucked up, y'all. You know, when I think about that. I forgot what's another fucking song that they took and they, oh, that one song, it'd be like, this is how we do it. It's Friday night, and it feels alright. The party's here on the west side, but it's all good in my hood. They got a white nigga singing it, and he'd be like, yeah, this is how we do it, and I don't care, and I'm ready for tonight. It's a white nigga that stole the song, and he reanimated it and made the black song his. So, like the white man know, he uses all the strategies. Destroy or be destroyed, and if you can't beat him, join him. The nigga know he's fighting a losing battle, but he was designed to fight to the end, and the end is his end. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're only created to do so. So, you know, every spirit was created to do something. You know what I'm saying? You should be grateful. You know what I'm saying? Especially for those that seek God, that we were created to do that, rather than spirits that were created to do anything they wanted. You're going to do anything you want, and you're going to regret not seeking God. And it says, then I returned and saw vanity under the sun, that there is one alone without companion. He has neither son nor brother, yet there is no end to all his labors. Right. And that's the same goes for those of us that are by ourselves, renegade prophets. Nor his eyes satisfied with riches, but he never asks, for whom do I toil and deprive myself of good? That's right. They never question who had them under subjection. Why am I working this much? Why do I pay bills? Why do I got to get a car? Why am I catching this bus? Why, if I'm from Africa, why is the white people mixed in with us? Why is there so many people in here? Why can't I leave this place? Why am I stuck in one area and I die in one area? What is going on? That's the right questions you're supposed to be asking. Especially if your ass is depressed, if your ass is isolated, if you're going through just too much. Man, if you're going through all of that shit, you better turn and seek God. Even if you in the lie, go and seek him. Hopefully he choose you out of the lie and deem you worthy and put you in the secret place. That way you could be healed the right way. You know, and healing is painful too. You don't think healing is not without pain, y'all. That's very powerful. Healing is not without pain. So it's gonna hurt you to come out the lie, to come out of the truth. Yeah, it's gonna hurt you to know. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got Jacob in this poison rain, poisonous clouds. You get sick off this shit, wonder why your eyes and your nose is snotting out and you're coughing crazy. It's because you out and about in a hazardous ass weather. Not to be mad at my brothers, you know what I'm saying, but to tell them what's going on. It's a way to hook their ass in, you know what I'm saying? Even though I can say whatever I want now, you ain't got to come and inquire nothing. I ain't even talking to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just listening. It says there is one alone without companion. He has neither. Slack you guys, let me fix myself. He has neither son nor brother, yet there is no end to all his labors, nor his eyes satisfied with riches. But he has never asked, what's up? Man, you on my camera. How you doing? Bible study. So enjoy your day. That's good then. Go ahead and be about your day. It's for you. All right. You know, you got people that do what they want. Let them do what they want. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. You ain't about to be doing all in my camera. You see Jacob? You see how he rebelled against the Bible? You see how he don't care? So it ain't gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? It's for the footage, dog. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to do whatever they want. You can't do whatever you want. Talking about fuck the Bible. You gonna regret the day you said that. Huh? Because the Bible is slave trade. So you gonna say fuck yourself? You gonna say fuck your people? When they put that chastity belt on your neck, nigga, you gonna say fuck it then? Can't wait till we go to war, man, and half of these niggas is dead. Y'all gotta go. Disrespectful ass motherfuckers. It says, then I returned and saw vanity under the sun. There is one alone without companion. He has neither son nor brother. Yet there is no end to all his labors. Hey, man, Jesus ain't shit, man. Get out of here with that. Fuck y'all. And fuck the white man, too. There is one alone without companion. He has neither son nor brother. Yet there is no end to all his labors, nor is his eye satisfied with riches. But he never asks, for whom do I toil and deprive myself of good? There also is vanity and a grave misfortune. You see that? It says two are better than one, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his companion. That's right. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has no one to help him up. That's right. And it says, again, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one be warm alone? Though one may be overpowered by another, two can withstand him. And if a threefold cord is not quickly broken, better a poor and wise youth than an old and foolish king who will be admonished no more. That's right. Half of these niggas ain't even gonna be seen no more after the army come and sweep this bitch through. I can't wait. Niggas don't listen. For he comes out of prison to the king to be king, although he was born in his kingdom. That's why I said, nigga keep coming up here threatening me, I'm gonna sock their ass out. I'm not playing, dog. I will defend my Bible. I would defend my God, Yahweh Shem outside. Let me stand right here, dog. Niggas think I'm playing, dog. I would defend this shit. Ain't nobody out here for no reason. The Lord, hey man, if he tests my hands, then so be it. Then so be it. Better a poor and wise youth than old and foolish king, who will be admonished no more. For he comes out of prison to be king, although he was born poor in his kingdom. I saw all the living who walk under the sun. They were the sacred youth who stands in his place. There was no end of all the people who he was made king. Yet those who came afterwards will not rejoice in him. Surely this is also vanity and grasping of the wind. Just like how he said, fuck the Bible, that's the same thing for all of these people on the block. All of them feel the same way. They all want me to shut up, and I won't. The only way that I'm going to shut up is by them telling me that these army people coming through, and then I'm going to fall back. Because the greatest sign to be accomplished is the prophets and the people who help the Lord to lead the street, lead the front line. Because the time is coming to where the Lord going to get these wicked ass people. And it says, he probably thought I was a crackhead or something. I ain't no crackhead, dog. Wrong nigga, dog. That's why I said I got to watch my back. You got to watch your surroundings. You got crackheads that'll literally fight you for nothing, my nigga. They don't care about how they feel. They just don't like the tone of my voice. Gotta watch your background here. You got crackheads that'll fight for nothing. I'll fight for nothing too. I don't give a fuck. I'm serious. I will fight for this word. I mean, Salakia, this word ain't nothing. This word is everything to me. It says, and a threefold cord is not quickly broken. Better a poor and wise youth than an old and foolish king who will be admonished no more. For he comes out of prison to be king, although he was born poor in his kingdom. I saw the living who walk under the sun. They were the second youth who stands in his place. I saw the living who walk under the sun. They were the second youth who stands in his place. Those who, though there was no end of all the people over whom he was made king, yet those who come afterwards will not rejoice in him. Surely this also is vanity and grasping for the wind. Walk prudently when you go to the house of Yahweh, and draw near to hear rather than to give the sacrifice of fools. For they do not know that they do evil. That's right. Do not be rash with your mouth, and let not your heart utter anything hastily before Yahweh, for Yahweh is in heaven. I'm not playing, dog. I'll throw down, knock this nigga the fuck out, dog, on me. Playing? You better get back, bro. Playing with you, bro. That's how niggas get knocked out quick, dog. Walk prudently when you go to the house of Yahweh, and draw near to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools. That's right. And that sacrifice, man, and that sacrifice, they don't care about the Lord. They don't care. They just want to nod their head and give respect. Just have a good day. Get the fuck out of my face, man. And draw near to hear rather than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they do not know that they do evil. That's right. You got to be careful who you say fuck God to. You got to be careful who you say fuck the Bible to. Some of us are important to the Lord. Some of us do matter, dog. You get it. Don't you know if you walk past the Lord's people without asking, you get a curse from that? You know that, right? Hey, man, it's gonna get real.